Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of SimCity 4. I am pleased to be once again joined by...
Harry Plinkett.
How are you doing today, Mr. Plinkett?
I'm doing alright. I was just making myself some pizza rolls.
Ooh. Look at all these mansions. Aren't these beautiful mansions?
I wish I could live in a house like that.
Yes. So how are the pizza rolls, my good sir?
They're really good. If any of you want a pizza roll, email me, and I'll send you a pizza roll.
I think I'll send you a pizza roll right after this episode.
Yippee.
Oh, right. Oh yes, Bruceville looks very poor and dilapidated. But what we're gonna
Kinda reminds me of my wife's second house.
Indeed. We're gonna look at what kind of stuff we have demand for. We need a lot of poor people want to move here apparently. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is, but we got a zone for everyone here.
My second wife was really rich.
Mm.
We lived in a nice mansion together until she mysteriously died in a car accident.
Oh yes. Was that very sad?
Yeah, it was. But then the authorities started claiming that I was the one that murdered her and that they found her body in a dumpster.
Now that's, of course, completely ridiculous. That can't possibly be true.
Of course. I'll be right back. I have some more Jehovah's Witnesses at my door.
Alright. Man, poor Mr. Plinkett. He keeps getting harassed by these guys so much. Yes, well, he might bring out his... It might be time for him to bring out his shotgun once again. That seemed to work last time. But, will it work again? It's hard to say. What I'm doing here is I am zoning a new... This is going to be a new residential area. Because...
The Jehovah's Witnesses left peacefully after I showed them my favorite gun.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's so sad when needless violence erupts.
Indeed. It's a sad world we live in.
So, it's good when there can be a peaceful resolution of problems.
Yeah. One of them was really ugly, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and after I asked them what was wrong with their face, they slapped me.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, these Jehovah's Witnesses don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or what the... Who's fucking with my medicine?
It wasn't me, but I will fuck up that mansion. It's in my way.
Bulldozer.
Yeah, that bastard. He wasn't paying his taxes. It has nothing to do with the fact that he was living too close to a construction zone for my...
It's just like Mitt Romney.
Mm-hmm. I thought you would like Mitt Romney. You're old after all.
No, I'm more reasonable than any old man.
I can tell.
I'm not that old, Sonny. I'm only 112. That's the new 90s, too.
Yes, I've certainly known people who were much older. Some of them are even still alive, although not many of them are.
I'm still alive, though. I'm never gonna die.
Yes, you will live forever. I am pretty certain about that.
Did you ever see my review of Phantom Menace 3D?
Oh, I did. It was very wonderful.
I hope you had your glasses.
Yeah, I had my glasses because, well, you can't enjoy 3D without glasses.
Of course.
Oh man. So why do you subject yourself to these shitty movies over and over again? I mean, do you really think the world needs to know?
Some people actually think those movies are good, and I want to educate them on how they're not.
Huh. Well, it's a noble goal, and I hope that you will be successful.
I mean, think about it. Most people think The Lion King is a wonderful film that's a complete classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do think that, don't they?
Yeah, and Lion King is one of the worst films ever.
Well, that's a pretty bold statement to make. Do you worry about angering the Lion King fans?
They can come at me and I'll introduce them to Mr. Gunn. Or Gaddy, as I like to call him.
Yes. We need
And if anyone ever accuses me of slaughtering my recently deceased 12th wife, then you can come to my front door about it, and then we can play rock, paper, scissors with knives.
That's the way it should be played. So that's the way the founding fathers played it.
Of course.
Alright, what we're going to do is expand this avenue all the way out to here. At least for now. And that'll be the basis for some construction areas. We might get some big old tenements here.
I watched that video of yours from earlier today, and I noticed that I couldn't hear you in the video.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Mr. Plinkett, did you cut my wires? Because
I didn't do anything like that, although my cat might have done it because she was really struggling.
Why was she struggling? I don't know.
She was chasing some mice, and the mice ganged up on her.
Well, that's very unfortunate. I didn't know that mice could do that, but I guess you learn something new all the time.
It's definitely possible, and anyone who doubts that can take me to court.
Have you had
And
much
end up in a
experience?
dumpster.
Ah, yes. Now, you have much experience in court, Mr. Plinkett.
Yeah, people always are charging me for murder and rape and kidnapping and illegal bestiality, pornography taping, and illegal hacking and piracy charges and
Oh, man.
drug abuse and alcohol abuse and driving on the wrong side of the road.
Wow, people really hate you for some reason. I wonder why that is. You seem like a perfectly law-abiding citizen to me.
Of course. But you know, in this far-right police state we live in, nothing's legal anymore.
Oh, yes. I see exactly what you are saying. Alright, where is... Are there any subway lines near here? No, not really.
I remember I took the subway once. Someone was cosplaying as Chewbacca, so I cut their fucking head off and fed it to my cat.
Do you think that could have been taking things a little bit out of proportion?
Of course not. Everything I do is justified.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, by your age, you must know exactly what's appropriate and inappropriate to do.
Of course. I am one of the most intelligent people in modern times. I am like Albert Einstein the 32nd.
This is why all of your movie reviews are correct, isn't it?
Of course. I think I should make a Lion King review one day.
You should. That would be pretty funny. I'd watch it. Because I'm very curious, because like most kids, I enjoyed The Lion King as a child, but now that you say it's not good, it makes me question whether I think it's any good.
Well, let's think for a minute. When did that movie come out again?
95 maybe?
I was 95 goddamn years old, and I was smart enough to see that that movie was garbage.
Yes.
I didn't get suckered in like all the stupid kids.
It's sad how that happened, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know kids are stupid and they have horrible taste in everything.
Yeah. Did you have bad taste in things when you were a kid?
I can't remember anymore.
I mean, obviously there was no such thing as movies when you were a kid.
Who's fucking with my medicine?
Oh man. Wasn't me, I swear. It was... I think your cat did it.
Damn it, Benny, get over here and be punished.
Yes. Oh, right. Well, Mr. Plinkett, what do you think about what we are doing here?
I don't remember how to put my pants on.
Well, I feel bad for you. So do you just walk around with no pants? Is that what you are left to do?
That's what I'm doing right now. I'll figure it out, though.
It's okay. I mean, at your age, you should be perfectly allowed to go around without pants. I mean, that should be your right as an American citizen to walk without pants.
Of course, but people don't see it that way.
True. So, Mr. Plinkett, have you fought in any of our wars?
Nah. I mean, I supported the military in my younger days, and I still kinda do. I just don't like the people that lead the military, not the soldiers themselves. Those people are just fine.
So you never saw combat?
No. But if I did, I don't think I'd be as old as I am now. I would probably be in a box, and I don't want to be in a box.
Yes. You've already been buried alive once, haven't you?
Yeah, but I dug myself out.
Yeah. Did that really hurt getting out of there?
Yeah. But not as much as my third son ended up hurting after that.
Oh yeah, that was really sad. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah. All of my kids are dead now, and it's...
Oh man, and to think they were raised so well. How did they go
Of
so wrong?
course.
I wonder how they went so wrong.
I don't know.
I should check the police activity in this area. Don't you think that that's a good idea, Mr. Plinkett?
Well, I've had some run-ins with law enforcement, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yes. But these at least are, oh, there's no police over here at all. These are at least sim police.
They probably are better than American police.
I heard some crazy rumors that you were involved in a shootout with some police once.
Nah, those are all rumors. I was never encountered by the police for anything.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, there totally aren't 30 body bags with police officers buried under the ground in my backyard.
Yeah, suggesting that would be absurd, you know?
Nor do I have the brain of a human officer in my freezer.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who suggests that is just completely off their gourd, as the expression goes.
Of course, and anyone who suspects me of being a murderer are the types of people who think that the Star Wars prequels are good and that Jake Lloyd is the greatest actor of all time.
Yes. Now, why did they mess up with him so bad?
It depends on who you're talking about. If you're talking about his parents, well, his dad should have been castrated at birth to never give birth to that motherfucker.
Yes. I agree. It's very sad. And to think he was also in Jingle All the Way. Yes, you don't want to remember that, do you?
You're giving me a heart attack over here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Plinkett. I didn't mean to cause you so much distress.
It's okay, I just need to take some of these special ball pills.
Yes.
I call them that because they're shaped like little balls. Not testicles, you perverts. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that that's what all the people were thinking.
It's funny, if you take 4 of these pills, you see a little imp at the end of the hallway with a steak knife telling you to come play with him.
Huh. Well, do you ever come play with him?
No, he looks kind of boring.
Let's see, can I do... okay, oh.
He looks like Yoda's retarded cousin.
That's very sad. Oh man, so Mr. Plinkett, are you planning on doing even more reviews?
At some point, yes. Although I can't really say what I plan on reviewing. That's all classified information.
Yeah, I can't let word about that get out.
Of course.
Oh man. Now we're gonna divide this up. I mean, don't you think it's wonderful that so much farmland is being turned into so much high-density development?
Yeah, but it'll make all the hippies cry.
Yeah. But what would you care about these anyway?
I remember those bastards back in the 70s. They were annoying.
Yeah.
Or was it the 60s? I don't remember anymore.
Were any of your grandkids hippies?
Unfortunately.
That's too bad.
The only cool hippies in existence were the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
And that was only because of their music.
Did you ever get to meet the Beatles in your life?
No.
That's too
Although
bad.
I would have liked to meet John Lennon. He seemed like a cool person. He would have been fun to eat mushrooms with on a Thursday night.
I've had the exact same thought, Mr. Plinkett.
What, eating shrooms with John Lennon on a Thursday night?
Yeah, I heard it's a pretty common fantasy among certain groups of people.
I know a lot of hippies and stoners like to imagine that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, don't you be suggesting that old Bone Canoe here is a hippie. That would be
Yeah, you're no hippie. You're way too good to be one of those long-haired... who's fucking with my medicine over here? God damn it, these aren't the right amounts of... I need more of these... Nah.
Oh, man. Yes, are you going to have to go to the drugstore at some point?
No, I have a cabinet.
Well, it's good to hear that you're fully stocked.
It's got everything I need. This label says to take 1. Now I wonder if they meant 11.
They have been known to leave off digits sometimes by accident, you know.
I'm gonna go and take 11 of these.
I think that would be good. I don't see any possible negative consequences from that action.
Of course.
Oh man. Well, I've almost known this entire area up. Let's put in a park green. Yeah, this is going to be quite beautiful when it's done. Don't you agree, Mr. Plinkett?
The room around me is spinning and everything is rainbow colored.
Ah. Is that supposed to happen, Mr. Plinkett?
I would read the warning label, but it's... I don't know where I put the bottle.
Now does, how many fingers am I holding up, Mr. Plinkett?
24.
Oh dear, I didn't know I had that many fingers. I'm gonna have to get that checked out probably.
You might want to talk to your doctor about it.
Yes. Oh man. So we're very near to turning this zone on and seeing what happens. Although one thing we do need to do is make sure it has water.
Everyone likes plain drinking water.
Yes. Alright, time to add the pipes.
I remember when this woman went to my door one time and asked me for a cup of sugar. I invited her in for a glass of water, and I don't remember what happened to her after that. Some people claim to have found her body a mile away in a ditch, but I don't know. I think she just kind of went on her way after that.
Yeah, probably did.
Kind of unfortunate that she had to die, though. But I don't remember ever giving her the sugar.
Huh. That is weird. Alright. Now, Mr. Plinkett, how would you feel if I named this section of the city after you?
I would be very honored.
Plinkettville. There we go.
That put a smile on my face.
Well, I'm very glad that I could make you happy, Mr. Plinkett. Seeing that none of your grandkids ever write you anymore and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of sad because the oldest one passed away.
Yeah.
He actually died of a heart attack.
Huh. So how does it feel outliving your own grandkids, Mr. Plinkett?
It just reminds me that I'm fucking invincible.
You are, indeed. I mean, the life that you lived would be enough to kill like 10 men, but somehow you're still alive. I mean, I think that's really an inspirational story to us all.
Of course, that's why everyone should be like me, Mr. Harold Plinkett.
I definitely agree. I know that I aspire to be more like you every day.
I'm gonna be running for president in 2020.
Alright, we're turning the time back on and seeing what develops. Already there seems to be a lot of large tenements in Plinkettville.
Corporate America.
Yes, we're just gonna sit back and watch as this stuff develops, hopefully. A lot of it isn't developing yet, but it takes time in cities like this.
Of course.
Yes, industry needs room. I made room for you to expand, and you are expanding into that area. Alright.
I'm hearing some noises from my basement. I think one of my house guests is unhappy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
They want to leave. I don't know why though. My house is just fine.
Yeah, that's kind of rude of them to,
I mean, they act like I have dead bodies buried under the cement down there.
And that, of course, is absolutely false.
Of course.
Huh. I wonder how much more we're going to get, because it doesn't seem like people are wanting to develop here too much. Mr. Plinkett, why are people not wanting to move into your area?
Because people are cowards and they're scared of me.
Well, they shouldn't be. It's a wonderful new place filled with wholesome family environment, and you know, everyone would be thrilled to live in Plinkettville.
Of course. Except for my grandkids and my great-grandkids. They wouldn't be very happy about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Oh man. Well, I guess this is just going to be one of those things where we're going to have to wait a while for this area to develop. It looks like every single residential place, except for this one, apparently, has become abandoned as soon as it appeared.
People are stupid.
Oh, well, at least we have some high-tech industrial here.
That's always good.
Alright. Well, Mr. Plinkett, I believe that brings us to the end of this episode, so I hope that you are feeling better, and I hope that your medicine stays normal.
Remember to email me for a pizza roll.
Yes. I hope that everyone will. Alright, see you later, Mr. Plinkett.
Goodbye.